Hey AD, today we're doing a tour of my beautiful single wide trailer. Let's go inside. Okay, so when you enter, you're in the living room. It's such a gorgeous space. I know. But I really tried my best to make it as homey as I could with what was here. Before my fiance and I lived here, there was 6 people and a dog. So there's a bit of damage, but I do get to live here for free, so I can't complain too much, and I did try my best. So I'm going to show you all the little details and things I added to this room. When you walk in on the right, you see these shelves I put up that I just added different little knickknacks from us. Keep in mind, it's not even close to January 12th. I just haven't changed it since then. That lamp is from Amazon. It's also a gender neutral space because my fiance and I both live here, so that's why I tried to kind of make it a little bit of a feminine camo theme, kind of. And that's why his deer skulls are put up. Also, a lot of this furniture was already here when we moved in, which we got lucky, but I added all the pillows and decorative stuff. I also, if I wanted a rug, I had to cut a hole in it. So my mom was moving out and she gave me this old rug, and I thought it was perfect to really bring the space together. But yeah, that's our living room. We also have our TV against the front wall. If you can see, the front sides are kind of ripped up a little bit, so I just put curtains over it. And I also added this peel and stick wallpaper from Amazon, which was really easy to do and covered up a lot of the scratches on the wall. All right, and then leaving our living room, we walk straight into the kitchen, dining room, pantry, laundry room, all in one. So let's check it out. Okay, so the first thing you see is this giant mirror, which my aunt gave me, and I think it adds so much to the space, really opens it up and covers a lot of the ugly walls. And then this is like the dining table. We don't really use that often, but I just added some fake hydrangeas from Amazon, which I think kind of add a little bit of life to this kind of dreary space. I also added these light fixtures from Amazon, and you see that same wallpaper from Amazon in here. This is our makeshift pantry that I tried to organize, but you know, it sometimes doesn't happen. And then over there is laundry, but that's boring. Then in here, I did like peel and stick wall tiles, and I've been here for over a year and they're starting to definitely fall off the wall a little bit, but I think they do a great job for this small temporary home. I also added these curtains to cover up more of the issues, but we also have to keep a towel in the window because when it rains, it leaks completely through the roof. So now let's go into the bedroom. Okay, leaving the kitchen, you go straight into the primary bedroom, which I've probably done the least with in here. This is basically my fiance's room. I just sleep in here and didn't even try to decorate it, but I'll show y'all what's here. Okay, so this is one DIY that I did so he can hang up all of his hats, which I think is the only decor in here. If you can tell, that's his nightstand with a bunch of junk and more junk. And then the most boring bed ever. I don't really know why I'm showing this room. It's literally just temporary, and so that's the only reason why I haven't decorated it. I also have a mini fridge as a nightstand. And then over there, he keeps a lot of his police gear and a gigantic TV that he said we needed. And moving on, we have the master bathroom, I guess you could call it. It's really nothing glamorous. This is not my favorite space. It's basically all of his stuff, so let's go to the other area. Now we're back in the living room, walking down the hallway. We enter my office and where I keep all of my clothes. Okay, being 100% honest, I wanted this to be a real tour, so it's not the most gorgeous, it's not the most in order, but this is what the current state of living in a single wide is like. Here's my first closet, which my shoes are overflowing, and I'm just gonna let it be. Then we have my little office that I run my small business out of. It's kind of a makeshift L desk. I have my beautiful Will Ferrell pillow, love that. I have this art I made in college, and if you can't tell, I like blue, and so this is just where it lives for now. That's all my like stuff I need to do this week. There's the rest of my clothes, and then I put a bunch of my punch needle art on this wall. I have a business where I make punch needle crafts, so if you're interested, check out Punchaholic. And then we're in my bathroom. If you can see, more blue. It's just as simple as you can get, just a toilet, a shower, and a sink, but I just tried to add as much blue as I could. Oh, we love our little temporary home. Okay, we've made it to the last room of the house, but I'm gonna warn you, it's a little bit crazy and it's not much of a functioning room, so let's you've been warned. Yep, here she is. Last room of the house. All of the blue bins are my small business stuff, so that's actually functioning. But all of this stuff is just storage between my fiance's family and our stuff, and it's just not any fun. All right, that's all for the beautiful single wide trailer. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, make sure you comment down below. We are hopefully going to be moving soon, so look out for moving content, house tours, fun things, actually buying a house, and then we get to decorate everything together. So stay tuned for that. Bye, guys.